Hi, and welcome to Vulture Wood Electric. I'm Eric. I am going to present the last and final upgrade to the software for the Vulture Wood Electric. I thought I had finished after I implemented the Bluetooth Low Energy so that the heart rate monitors could be connected to the Kettlebell counter, but then Andreas Jacobsen made yet another video where he rambled, as he often do. And he kind of wanted or said that he would also like some uneven intervals to be present, to be part of his training. And I had just finished programming an obscene amount of hours and have the European Championship as a deadline for a lot of products. So I wasn't really into sitting down for yet another marathon programming session, but Andreas is a very, very inspiring guy, and he said one thing that got me completely. He said that it brought back the joy of training. It made training fun again to have this kettlebell counter, and I can't express how much pride that gives me, that if I can just inspire one athlete to have more fun with the training at home due to the kettlebell counter, that's amazing. So thank you, Andreas. And because you said that, I went back to the lab. So in the interval menu, I've added a new menu point called ladders, and in that ladders menu, there's obviously Merkling, and then there's uneven up and uneven down. So that's uneven interval that can be programmed. The select menu for up and down is the same. It's just whether it starts on top or on bottom. You have a base time, you have a rounds, pause, and pause steps. In this particular case, you'll have 4 rounds. So it'll be 8 minutes with a 1.5-minute break, then 6 minutes, 1:15 break, 4 minutes, 1 minute break, and 2 minutes. So the base is the shortest set that you have, and then you can multiply for each set with the amount of rounds. If you go down, you start from 8 minutes and down, that is 4 times the base time, and if you go up, you start on 1 time the base time and up. The pause, that is the shortest amount of pause you have, and it's the steps. If you want to have steps, you can also put it to 0, so you just have the equal break every time. But the steps are added onto it. This is 15 seconds each time. Between 4 sets, there are 3 breaks, so that's 2 times this. So that's half a minute on top of the 1 minute. So in just a little while, I'm gonna do a set. I'm gonna do a base time of 3 minutes times 4 rounds with a pause between of 2 minutes with 30 seconds increase. So that's 12 minutes, 3 minutes break. 9 minutes, 2.5 minute break. 6 minute, 2 minute breaks, 2 minute break, and then finally a 3 minute set. So that's half an hour of work. The total amount of time will be this number, and then a Gaussian ladder, do you know that one? Should take the number of those 1, so the n plus 1 times n half. So that's 4 times 5, that's 20 divided by 2, that's 10. So this will be 10 times 3 minutes. And again, if you go up, it'll be 15 rounds, and up again 21 rounds. Not rounds, but 21 times this as a total amount of training time. So Andreas, if you go crazy again with the whole, like you did with the Mercury ladder, this is going to give you 63 minutes of workout. So don't go all crazy, because it'll increase with a factor of the maximum number for each time. So if you go to 10, it's going to be 55 times 3 minutes. That's a long time. That's 165 minutes. So that's almost 3 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes. So it's going to be pretty extreme if you push the boundaries. But I hope, Andreas, that you like this uneven counter, because I made it just for you. But of course, it's going to be available in all the versions that all of you bought. So bye for now.